Dang, son.
Did you see that thing all lit up and stuff? Let's hit this thing right here.
Alright, so check this out, guys. Before this video gets started, I do want to mention that we just dropped some brand new hats on the website. And I gotta say, these suckers are super fire and they're super high quality. You got that brand new logo now in a leather patch. And I gotta say, these are probably some of the sickest hats we've ever dropped. And they are pretty dang limited. So if you want to copy one and help support your boys, be sure to visit Goonzquad.com. But as right now, let's get to the video. Alright, are you ready?
Dude, cut them on, man.
Got two switches up top here. Bam, bam. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we are here at the new Goonzquad headquarters. And as you guys seen in the previous video, we finally got our kitchen 100% complete with a brand new beautiful backsplash 360 degrees around that gave this kitchen a brand new look, which just looks absolutely amazing. And of course, we finished up throwing in the rest of our golden cabinet handles right there, a couple receptacle covers, and also all of our appliances are now working. So we're officially ready to whip up a crusty Krabby Patty right here, dude.
Dude, the crustiest, man.
The crustiest ever, dude. But anyways, we're actually gonna continue working indoors because outdoors is not the best weather. And the first thing that we wanna do is actually go ahead and pick up yet another washer and dryer, because we picked up this one in the previous video, but it did come in with some damage. And also this one runs off of natural gas, so this won't work for us. And we were lucky enough to actually find another one in town, and it's actually the electric one, the correct one that we need. So let's just go ahead, hop into the truck, pick up this brand new unit, bring it back, and finish up our laundry room. Alrighty guys, so we are finally back up the mountain with
our brand new washer and dryer, man. Our second one, now in a different color. And this is actually the original color that we were looking at and we were trying to get our hands on, but we couldn't. So we ended up buying a white one, which happened to be gas powered. So now we got an electric powered one, dude.
Dude, out of this whole entire ordeal, we eventually got what we wanted, dude.
But we're gonna leave that on the truck for now. We're gonna wait till Pops comes out here with like a wheel dolly. That way we can roll that heavy thing all the way over there. And for that white one, we're probably gonna return that a little bit later. But anyways, after we were picking that up, we stopped by Home Depot and picked up some lighting fixtures, man.
Dude, interior lights, exterior lights, the whole shebang.
Yeah,
right here,
so
dude.
we got a call from our electrician today, and he said he wanted to finish up or finalize on everything in the house next week. So that means Monday. So we ended up just like buying everything. We got some spotlights for the corners of our house. We got some awesome floodlights to just light up like that front end. We just got 4 of them for now to see what it looks like. I think it's gonna look really good. Like
at night, lighting up all that stone, that's just gonna look super sick, dude.
For sure. And we got some awesome like spot or LED wall lights. Look how huge that is. That sucker's called an area light because it's gonna light up the whole entire area. This is actually gonna be for our back patio, like underneath the or above the garage. We're gonna put one there and probably on the side of the house. That way you can like do like I don't know,
corn toss in the middle of the night, dude.
Dude, you can play cornhole in the middle of the night, dude. That's just super awesome right there.
Late night activities right there.
Oh yeah, and one cool thing that we've seen is this little thing right here, dude. Check that out, man. That's gonna go in our spare bedroom right there, and that matches our Sputnik light down there, man.
Dude, the whole entire flow of the house is just gonna be proper. Got some other super epic exterior lights over there, but I think we're gonna install those and we'll just show you guys as we install,
that's
right?
a bunch of lights that goes around the doors and stuff like that. But out of everything, I'm most excited about these right here, man.
What? Cabinet underglow, dude.
We got some underglow for our cabinets. These suckers were like 20 bucks a box, and I think this is the first thing we need to install right here,
dude. I say say that's a plan right there, dude. Go ahead and get this knocked out because I definitely want to see that backsplash lit up. Then after that, what do we buy this sucker for
this
right
is
here, dude?
a pin nailer right here. This is going to be something that we're going to use for our tiny trim that we're going to go around the shiplap with, because we got to get that stuff painted, because the electricians are going to drill through that and install our lights for our bathrooms and stuff like that.
So in order to actually install the bathroom lights, we got to make sure we finish up the trim and then paint it, and then we'll go from there.
So
but
we got a lot of work on our hands. So the first thing that we're going to start with is interior lights. So let's go ahead and throw in some underglow.
All right, are you ready?
Dude, cut them on, man.
Got two switches up top here. Bam, bam.
Oh my goodness, dude, that looks good.
Dude, perfectly lit up this backsplash, the countertops all the way to this side over here. There's another switch over there that's hidden, so you can just turn them off and on whenever you like,
Dude, that looks super sick. That definitely made the countertops and the backsplash just pop, dude.
Exactly. You had the floodlights or the can lights from the top shining down, and there was like no lights in here. So this is perfect if you're gonna be cooking or something.
Dude.
You can see a lot better.
Dude, that's so much better. The countertops and the backsplash was kind of dark. Now we got like the perfect even amount of light throughout the entire kitchen,
Turn
man.
off the lights, dude, for a second.
Oh yeah, dude, it looks super good when all the lights are off too, man.
Dude, you can now cook at night. You know what I mean? Look at this.
Dude, that's like a perfect, like almost like a night light. If you want to just leave that on at night and come down and get you a glass of cold milk, you can easily do that,
Dude,
man.
you know what? At night you get parched or something, you come down here, you're not gonna be tripping all over the place.
Yeah, dude. And like anything you have, like if you have a coffee machine on the countertop, you can just easily like get you a cup of coffee as well, dude.
So that is super sick, and I think that's gonna be one of the very last mods to this house, unless we decide to do a little bit of underglow under these kick plates right
Dude,
here.
we were thinking about that, but maybe a little bit later on once we pass all inspections and stuff like that.
Exactly. That's gonna be like when we ain't got nothing to do right
Yes,
there.
sir.
But we got plenty of other things to do, so I think right now we're gonna bling.
We're gonna bling the house up with some lights, man.
Basically, but we're gonna bring in a couple more interior lights and keep on lighting up the interior. All right, so check this out, guys. Quick little update. We ended up throwing in this light fixture in this bedroom, and I gotta say, that looks pretty neat right
Oh yeah,
there,
I'm definitely digging that light, and it also matches our door sliding hardware over here, which is just a perfect touch, man.
Perfect match right there. And I gotta say, since this room is kind of small, these unique touches actually give us some pretty big features, if you will.
Oh yeah,
dude.
definitely. I couldn't have said it better, man.
And of course, all the switches work and all that good stuff.
Everything,
dude,
man.
And I noticed we're doing all the work that the electricians are supposed to be doing.
All they're gonna have left is basically throwing in some covers, and that's it.
It's super easy, but no big deal. It's all fun to do, and it's all pretty easy. But more importantly, we finally got this unit inside, dude.
Our brand new washer and dryer in that super awesome color. I'm definitely digging it a lot better than just the plain white, dude.
Exactly, yeah, but you know what? This was super difficult to get in here. Pops rolled up and he took off again. He helped us get it off the truck, which was pretty easy, but then getting it up these stairs right here was just two people was pretty hard.
That was super hard. Luckily, we had the straps and we had to do a couple leg squats and we got it up here. But dude, I can only imagine there's even bigger washers and dryers that are stacked, man. How do people carry those things, man?
I don't know, but you know what? That challenge is over. The next challenge is going to be to try to shimmy it on through this hallway and into the laundry room there, which we did some measurements, dude, and it may be a little tight.
Dude, it's definitely going to be a little tight. I'm almost scared that it's not going to fit, which is going to be kind of crazy because we may have to do some crazy modifications. I'm talking about like cutting walls and stuff like that, so who knows?
We'll just shrink this device down a little bit or something.
I mean, this is technically the smallest stackable washer and dryer that you can technically buy that's like super nice. So, I mean, we may be good, but who knows, man?
Yeah, I guess we're just going to have to come down to actually prepping that laundry room. There's a few electrical components that we got to figure out.
Yeah, we got to install like a light, a few outlets, and a few other things, and then we'll be ready to slide this puppy in there, dude.
Let's go ahead and get that laundry room taken care of, and then we're going to pick this sucker up, try to shimmy it on through, and hopefully get it inside the laundry room.
Alrighty guys, so it is actually the next day here. We made some major progress on the washer and dryer, but also we have some pretty big issues, dude.
For sure. So we got everything connected, all the electrical components, the ducts, the lines, the water lines, everything like that, but we are running into an issue with one of the electrical components, and it's surprisingly not the powerful component right here. This is actually for the dryer right here,
Yeah,
right?
that's the dryer one, that's the big one, that's the 220 one. That thing works amazing, but we're having an issue with the smaller one, dude.
The 120 here, so we wired it up. We actually wired it up a few different ways just to make sure we're not doing anything wrong, and it's actually tripping a breaker downstairs, and it's like sparking or something, and it's just not working.
Yeah, it throws a spark. I mean, it trips it instantly. As soon as you break it, it'll trip it back. And I'm thinking that we may have something different, a different issue other than a bad outlet, dude.
Exactly. So we even tried it with all the wires disconnected like this, so that should work, but it's still tripping a breaker, which means we may have a short in the circuit somewhere, and I'm thinking it could be a nail either from the trim or the drywall, one of the two, dude.
Yeah, I mean, there's wires running all up in these walls, and that could easily happen. I mean, especially with the trim nails, those suckers are like 3 inches or something like that.
Dude.
They could easily pop something through.
Yeah, so we're definitely gonna leave leave that up to the electricians. I'm sure they're gonna figure that out, no problem. Or we could just run a power cord on it for now, just temporarily. But we have another issue, and that's actually trying to get this sucker to fit back there because it's like protruding about 3 inches. That means this door will actually not close. And that is because this dryer duct right here is actually like when you like collapse it, it just like creates a large space back there, you know?
Doesn't let this dryer slide all the way back towards the wall. So we're kind of running into a couple issues. So this morning we actually picked up a few other supplies,
We have a solution right here. Look at this, a space-saving dryer duct right here, which should drop down that space to a lot, like in half. So
I think it will allow you to slide it like 3 inches away from the wall, which is perfect. But another issue is trying to get back there, dude.
Exactly, so once you put this sucker in there, it's like nearly impossible to actually get back there and try to get this sucker hooked up there. So it's gonna be kind of tricky, but I don't know, we're gonna have to Houdini something, or I don't know what we're gonna do, dude. Pull a magic trick, dude.
We're gonna have to see what we can come up with. This is gonna be some brain thinking, but also we have one last resort, and it's probably gonna be the only solution if we can't figure it out.
Exactly, so if it won't work in here, we still got all the connections downstairs in the garage. We got the water lines, we got the air duct, I think, or the dryer duct, we can just puncture through the wall.
Yeah, we can just pop it through the wall, which we didn't do because we said we'll do that by ourselves once we install our dryer washer down there. So that's the awesome thing about having the water connections back there, because I knew that we might run into an issue like this and we'll just have to do a washer and dryer in the garage, dude, which is not bad.
No big deal at all. So as of right now, I guess we're gonna give this a shot before we go ahead and make any conclusions. So let's just go ahead, open this up, see if we can get this sucker pushed back in there and hopefully make it fit.
Dang, son. Did you see that thing all lit up and stuff? Let's hit this thing right here. Oh, man.
That thing is silent, dude.
That thing is pretty quiet. That's one thing that I was actually worried about, since we're like right by these rooms right here. That thing's pretty quiet, man.
Dude, I wonder how loud that sucker down there is gonna be, but I guess we're actually gonna find out a little bit later once we figure out our issue with our power. So we actually managed to fit it back there, right?
Yeah, we got it a lot closer than it was. At first, it was like sticking out past this wall. Now all we got left is basically 3 inches, and the door will be able to throw on. But we did figure out one of our major issues of why this thing is not sliding all the way back in there. And I think I managed to cop a picture right here real quick. You see that? That's the dryer hose right there, tube, the ventilation tube. It's actually like bending in half, preventing it from actually getting pushed all the way down.
Yeah, so there's plenty of room back there. That's just the only issue, but there is an invention that's gonna actually prevent that from happening.
Yeah,
right?
they actually sell a dryer hose, a vent hose that has a magnet on either end. So you put a magnet on the wall end, and then you put a magnet on the dryer end, and you can get it real close to the wall, and it'll just snap together, which is just awesome. And luckily they have one on Amazon, dude.
And we already ordered that sucker, and this is gonna be our official laundry room right here. We just gotta get the electricians to figure out that power wire right there.
Yeah, right there. That should be easy. They should figure it out. But so far, we're looking good right here, and this may be our laundry room right here, dude.
I hope it is. But anyways, that's gonna be it for that. We're gonna move on to what next?
Exterior lights, dude.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Alrighty guys, so check this out. We ended up throwing in a couple more exterior lights, and I gotta say, we got this place lit up like the 4th of July with these super bright area lights on the side of the house and behind this garage area right here. And of course, we got those 2 lanterns. Are those called lanterns right there?
I mean, they look like lanterns, man. They look super cool up there, especially like the warm glow light and all that stuff,
I can't wait for nighttime, dude, which we might even have to just stick around for nighttime or something.
Dude, it's gonna look super good at night, man.
Can't wait. And on top of that, we ended up installing the floodlight on the corner over there. That way it lights up that spiral staircase. That way you don't miss your step at night. And the very next thing that we're gonna do is probably move onto the spotlights and try to light up these rocks. I know we were saying we were wanting to light up the stone in the front, but since we got some lights out here, I say we go ahead and try to light these rocks up,
dude. We only got 4 of them, so we'll throw them in the backyard. But the system that we bought, you can actually attach a lot, right?
Dude, this is a super long cord, and it all runs off of this, what is this, an inverter or something
like that? That just runs the power through it, and just basically you can run as much lights as you want with just one cord, dude.
Exactly. So we can be able to wrap up completely around this house, and all you got to do is basically just clip into this landscape wire right here, and you're gonna be lit up, dude.
It should be super easy, and we're gonna have to install this thing on the side of the house, like probably right there by that power junction box. And dude, it's gonna look awesome, man.
So I say we go ahead and bring in some of those floodlights. What do you call them? Spotlights.
Spotlights.
And try to light up the rocks out here. Alrighty guys, so check that out. We finally got those spotlights installed, and that definitely looks pretty dang cool. We're gonna come back probably later tonight and just see what it lights up and maybe do some adjusting. And of course, we're definitely gonna add a lot more, so drop your suggestions down below. We might even light up this whole entire backyard right here, dude.
I say put lights in the rocks, dude.
What? Man, I'm all for it. The more lights, the better. I think the cooler it looks. That's pretty much gonna be a wrap for today's video. We're almost done with all of our lighting. We're super happy with the amount of progress that we made so far, and we got some more epic things coming here real soon. So definitely make sure your post notifications are on so you don't miss out on anything. And if you want an inside scoop before YouTube, definitely give us a follow on Instagram at Goonzquad. But with all that being said, thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Be sure to drop your comments and thoughts down below. We'll catch you guys next time. Peace.